All right, Rebbe Nachman Daily, Sefer Amido. Today we're talking about achila, eating in a holy way. So, Rebbe Nachman teaches three teachings today. One, when a person says Birkat Hamazon with kavanah, he spreads out God's name in the world, which I guess on a metaphysical level it just means that it's so holy that it spreads Hashem. But on a practical level, think about it. If you're in the calf, you're eating, you mutter some stuff to yourself, and then somebody stops you and says, "Wait, what are you doing?" Say, "Oh, I'm thanking God for the food." That guy's gonna be like, "God's awesome." So there we go. Maybe nachman on a practical level. Bench, say Birkat Hamazon, spread God's name. Two, Rebbe Nachman tells us that if a person if a tzaddik eats, it's higher than bringing a korban. It's raising up the holy sparks of that animal or that salad, that holy quinoa, and connecting to Hashem, because he's not eating for him, he's eating for Hashem, and thus all the holy letters that make up that little lasagna are being connected to its source when he eats with holiness. On the flip side, Rebbe Nachman says when a person eats with taiva, which taiva means he doesn't need the food, he's just eating it out of emotional desire. We all do it, and it's not a sin. But on a spiritual level, Rebbe Nachman's talking on high spiritual levels, when a person eats out of taiva, he will come to favor one son over the other. What's Rebbe Nachman talking about? He's probably referring back to the story where Yitzchak favored Esav right after Esav gave him food, gave him steak. And maybe the idea is that even a tzaddik like Yitzchak, food makes us unobjective. It's and so he got drawn out of his desires, and thus he wasn't able to see intellectually that I should favor this son. I shouldn't favor children. I should treat them both, kindly. But since emotionally he was drawn after the emotion, he ended up making mistakes, which is just like really the key to life, not to go after your emotions, but to let your brain control your emotions. Don't let your emotions control your brain. And really, eating is a great place to practice that self-control. If we learn to eat healthfully and the right way, with right brachas and with thankfulness to Kadosh Baruch Hu, and not just like an animal, and we exercise that self-control, so then, God willing, Hashem will give us the strength in other realms of our life to also not be animals and to exercise self-control. I'll just end with a true story. A few years back when I was in the army, I was eating a salami sandwich, and after I had the salami sandwich, I was kind of stuffed, and it was hot, and my mom had visited me that day, and she gave me a part of chocolate, and I knew I didn't need the chocolate, and I knew it would take away from time from benching, but I really wanted the chocolate, because I like sweet things, and so I had this big desire, like, on the one hand, it's like taiva, you don't need it, bench. On the other hand, my mom, she gave it to me, it's a mitzvah, right? So what did I end up doing? I took out my new Sefer Achidah, this holy rabbi who gives us like personal advice how to live our life. I always said, I'll learn a little bit while I eat the chocolate so it's not an Aveira. I opened up the Sefer and the chocolate got all over my new book. And the place where the chocolate got to was in the spot where the Chidah taught that a person shouldn't overeat. A person should have self-control. So it's Hashem smacking me on the face and saying, don't eat like an animal, eat like a holy Yid. I should be blessed to actually do it, and we should all be blessed to just grow a little bit more in our gratitude, in our kavanah, in our brachos, and in our not overeating. B'ezrat Hashem, in the chesed of Rebbe Nachman. Good almost Shabbos.